So 3 years ago, there was an exciting new idea to find a way to invigorate the faith of our smaller churches across Eastern Europe and really revive it, really encourage it, inspire it, and get that faith and excitement back into the heart and the fabric of the church. 3 years ago, we made that decision. God provided this incredible first team. We decided to go to Budapest. We were all set to go to Budapest, and then COVID happened. 2 weeks before we were supposed to go, the door shut permanently. The one place we could all land and get the documents that we needed was the Ukraine. So we chose Odessa as our first city to land as a RevivEE team. So we ended up staying in Odessa for almost 9 months. But the RevivEE team, they did a phenomenal job loving people there, reaching out to people. It was 12 or 14 who became Christians in that short period of time. And then we set up RevivEE 2.0, where we planned on going to Zagreb, Croatia. But the documents did not get approved in time. And because our team is so multinational, we're on the map, where could we all possibly land and not need a visa? And the one destination that seemed to be the best opportunity to get us all in was Chisinau, Moldova. It wasn't even on our list of countries we wanted to revive. But God sent us there. Incredible miracle. Basically, we submitted documents to be able to stay for the whole year. And on the last day of our 90-day visa, once it ended, they rejected us. So the team rerouted back to Odessa, and then we went back to Istanbul. And then God did a miracle and opened this incredible door, literally last second, and they approved our documents so we could all go back into Moldova. Literally 3 or 4 weeks after that, the war started. Looking back now, you can clearly see how God was working. The RevivEE team got connected to the Odessa church, and then a year later, we ended up in Chisinau, which is the place where all the Odessa church fled to when the war started. And they landed directly into the refugee center where the team was already living for 4 months. We had already set up everything that needed to be able to take care of them even before we knew that was going to happen. And there were actually a few teens who had started studying the Bible with RevivEE, but we didn't finish. They kind of drifted a little bit. Then they ended up in the refugee center, finished studying the Bible, and got baptized in Chisinau. So it's like God knew the times and the places. And this RevivEE 2.0 team has just been stellar. I mean, the chaos we've been through as a team, and their faithfulness and their zeal and their passion and their joy, it blows me away. These amazing disciples stepped out of school, quit their jobs in a difficult economy during a COVID global pandemic, moving to a country that has substandard health systems. They don't speak the language, but they come over here to just literally go out every day and fight for people's salvation and just share the good news and love people and serve people. It's one of the most powerful things of my 30 years of Christianity that I've ever seen. What I love also about the RevivEE team is it's not only multinational, it's multi-generational. So we have Caleb couples like the Evstathians and the Hearns. And 1.0 we have the Atlos. The Atlos are coming back for 3.0. So we have these little bit older couples who kind of shepherd and take care of and love up on younger missionaries. And then we have missionaries. These are people who are actually, they want to be trained to lead churches. They want to be trained to plant churches. Their dream is the full-time ministry. So we have 6 of those on the team. And then everybody else's, we call them globe changers. But you've also probably heard of 1-year challenges. It's that idea of I'm going to take a year and I'm going to go overseas and I'm going to have the most amazing stepping out on faith experience I've ever had. The team's all in. Chisinau Church is amazing. They embraced us from day one. Slava, the brother who leads the church there, he said, they had decided to fast once a week, that God would send them one intern. And they were waiting for 15 years to get one intern, and they never got one intern. And then 36 of us show up in his church of 51 people. So the church went from 51 to 87 in the last 15 weeks. There's been 15 people who've become Christians. So literally every week somebody's becoming a Christian. Right now, we are starting the training of the next RevivEE team, which launches the end of August. And most likely we will start out in Moldova just because of the needs there. Prayerfully, we'll get over to Zagreb, which is where we would like to end up for this third version of RevivEE. But also exciting, in September, we will launch registration for the next RevivEE that starts September 2023. So if you're an empty nester, if you're dreaming to maybe go into the ministry one day, if you want to lead a church, if you want to plant a church, if you just want to take a year to get some great training and build some incredible friendships with people all over the world that will change your life forever, then sign up. We have 7 nations right now with no church at all. So I believe somewhere out there, there's some people who God could use and open a door for them to come over and actually help a nation hear the good news. I got that opportunity 30 years ago when I moved to Kiev. I stepped off a train and there were just 10 of us. And now there's 8 churches and 2,000 disciples. But God can use us to have a significant impact. That's the Revive program in a nutshell.